Hi, wherever you're joining me, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to India Tech Report, a platform dedicated to chronicling and supporting the growth of India's deep tech and climate tech ecosystems. I'm Hari Arakli, and this is a news brief. So let's get started. It's Earth Day today, and I wanted to tell you about a new vision paper that its authors hope will change the way we approach the transition to a low-carbon economy, which is usually framed as a struggle resulting from the combination of technical and engineering challenges and political willpower. In this new paper, the authors argue that the true bottleneck is an information deficit. The paper proposes a climate and sustainability data exchange, a global universal digital infrastructure that seeks to move beyond siloed and project-level fixes to provide the shared rails necessary for a planetary-scale coordination system. The CSDX vision paper is the result of a collaboration between StepChange and Beckn protocol. StepChange, a venture in Bengaluru, provides a strategic framework for managing ESG, carbon accounting, and climate risk. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. Beckn, spelled as BECKN, provides the open source grammar and protocol architecture that allows disparate systems to conduct requests without the need for a central platform. Beckn was co-founded in 2019 by Nandan Nilekani, founding chairman of Aadhaar, India's unique ID authority, Pramod Verma, Aadhaar's former chief architect, and Sujit Nair, CEO and co-founder of Foundation for Interoperability in Digital Economy, where Beckn was born. The current landscape of sustainability data is a thicket of fragmented portals and manual entries, particularly in the global south, where information is limited in quality, expensive to access, and fragile in trust, the authors of the paper say. Without a common language, capital is frequently mispriced, and the progress of supply chains remains invisible to the regulators and financiers who might otherwise reward decarbonization, they add. StepChange and Beckn envision a neutral alliance of core members who will act as stewards for the infrastructure, maintaining common schemas and onboarding policies to keep the digital rails accessible and transparent. By combining their technological and environmental expertise, the collaboration seeks to create a federated network where producers, financiers, and regulators can exchange trusted sustainability data at near zero marginal cost. The proposal arrives as global climate change-driven disaster costs surpass $400 billion annually, and energy-related CO2 emissions have climbed to an all-time high of 37.8 gigatons. With atmospheric concentrations now 50% higher than pre-industrial levels, the CSDX initiative aims to standardize the reporting of ESG, carbon accounting, and climate risk to bridge the data poor gap that currently prevents global markets from pricing resilience accurately. Like railways, container shipping, or the internet, CSDX provides a minimal interoperable digital rail that allows any actor to publish and pull records in a common language at near zero marginal cost, StepChange and Beckn say. ESG management captures the broad set of non-financial outcomes enterprises create across environment, society, and governance. Carbon accounting provides a rigorous, quantifiable subset of environmental impacts with unique salience for decarbonization. And climate risk ensures that external climate dynamics are translated into financial terms, enabling efficient capital allocation and resilience planning. Using the Beckn protocol, CSDX envisions a federated architecture where data is governed at source while becoming globally discoverable. By aligning with global frameworks like the International Sustainability Standards Board and CSRD, Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, the platform ensures that water withdrawal intensity, for example, or Scope 3 emissions mean the same thing to a textile factory in Nairobi as they do to a bank in Frankfurt. This is not merely an exercise in corporate disclosure, it is an attempt to create a functional control system for the real economy, the authors note, where sustainability is embedded into every purchase order and loan decision. That's it for today. You can find the links to the news in this episode in the show notes or description wherever you get your podcasts. To support my work, please subscribe to my posts at indiatechreports.in. I'm Hari Arkli. Thank you for joining me.